It's time for the Steve and Kyle podcast with Steve.
So you have to now be scanning like the Red Lobsters in eastern Pennsylvania to try to convince Annette for a good reason.
She is the number one Red Lobster fan. That's actually...
I just picked it out of the air.
Yeah, her... she has a vanity license plate on her car that says Red Lobster 1. Yeah, it's RDLBSTR1.
Yeah, that's right.
That's 6, right?
And Kyle.
Well, I mean, stuff like that has been known to trigger immaculate conceptions. So you may already be on your way to being a second-time father.
This is a fun fact, but the good book is a lie. Okay? And what they're going to tell you is that the Virgin Mary had immaculate conception. But no, they're not telling you the truth. She was chatting mania with old Peter and Paul.
Now, here they are, two guys who are living in style, Steve and Kyle.
And thus confirms our entry for another year into the religious category. I apologize, Steve. I have forgotten to take off my coat today.
I was going to say, settle in, man. You've been here for 15 minutes now.
Yeah.
What's going on?
We get to shoot in the breeze.
Yeah.
And we're chatting Peter, Paul, and Mania.
Peter, Paul, and Mania. Oh, hold on one second now. Hold on. Music off.
No big deal.
We need to talk about your attire.
What do you mean?
You did it. You pulled the trigger.
No.
Okay, here I'll put the music back up. Then.
I'm sorry, I also brought us gifts.
Oh,
We'll get to that in a moment.
You brought some, the biggest Chuck E. C's I've ever seen.
Yeah, and it's possibly distressing news. We spoke last week about my urge to impulse buy a college freshman basketball player's jersey.
Yeah.
Jace Richardson. And there's a good chance he's going to be leaving the Michigan State Steves and entering the NBA draft in the next few months, which makes the purchase that much more silly.
How much did we talk about this?
There was the legitimate version, right, straight from the Michigan State Steves shop for $150.
Okay. I was say they were at least like $200, I thought.
You can find them via other avenues for about half that. So I got to thinking this past week because I asked you last week. I said, "Have you ever seen me wear a jersey in the 15 years that I've known you?" And the answer was pretty clearly no.
Yeah, I mean, I admittedly I don't really pay attention to what you're wearing, as made evidence by a couple of years ago when you wore a series of, was it 4 different shirts?
4 different shirts in the exact same rotation for 100 weeks.
For 2 calendar years.
So for anybody who wasn't listening during that point, and we weren't doing video or images of it, the 4 shirts were different characters, but doing the exact same pose.
It was the Calvin and Hobbes pose,
It was
right?
Calvin. Yeah, so it was Calvin in the Calvin and Hobbes pose. Calvin is flexing his arms, and Hobbes, the tiger behind him, is like stretching his mouth out. Whatever. So I had that with a couple of horror characters, a couple Spider-Man characters, Calvin and Hobbes characters, and I believe one more. But, safe to say, there's no real reason. I don't know if wearing a jersey every week, though, feels like that would have been noticed.
I definitely would. So
a
jersey, yeah. I mean, right now, you stand out like a sore thumb.
Right. What do you mean? I'm headed to the pickup to the court.
You look like
get some jumpers in after this.
I mean, you look like every dad at the sports bar.
Yeah.
On the kickoff of March Madness,
cheering on the big game team. So this week I thought, you know what? Because I know I have jerseys that I've probably never worn.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided that for the next handful of weeks on this podcast, I'm going to go through the jersey inventory.
Oh, boy. Okay.
And boy, do I have one coming up that I do not. I don't want to put on and wear out in public. Not because of the player or anything. This was a leftover in a gift in like a closet, I believe at a former employer, probably 10 to 12 years ago.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. Much further than that. And it is a double XL
Okay, good size for you.
And I hung it up last night. And it just, kind of when you hold it up to your body. And I'm going to look like what you see, like the sexy girl who puts on her boyfriend's shirt after after she sleeps over in a movie.
Minus the sexy.
Right. It goes down to my knees. So at some point in the next few weeks, that's going to come up.
Can you make that one next week?
You want me to do that? Okay.
Yeah, I would. I would like
I'll
you
put
to
that on.
Bump it up in the rotation.
I'll wear that next week. So what we'll do, I figure we'll take a picture and we'll post this every week of Kyle's jersey collection, because I have some, Steve. I don't know why I have them.
Yeah.
There's one coming up that I figure, give a little brief rundown of why I have this. That I have a couple million years I won't be able to explain to you. Yeah. I don't know why I have them. They've been in a basement closet hanging up. And fit or not, I am not trying these on in advance.
Yeah.
So when I walk into this studio every week, you're going to see first, we'll be able to take a guess. Oh, Kyle bought that when he was like 13 because it's a size medium youth. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm putting that puppy on.
Yeah.
I'm going to wear that here.
Man, I wish I still had all of my old hockey jerseys from when I was a kid.
Oh,
I had so many.
Oh, hockey sweater. Were they all Flyers?
No, I had a Flyers one. Obviously, I had an Eric Lindros jersey because that was my guy.
Big guy, yeah.
But I had the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim jersey, like the original Disney version.
Yes.
I had the Florida Panthers. I had a Tampa Bay Lightning. I loved that one. That was the black, the blue, and the white with the big lightning bolt going down it. Oh, I loved that jersey.
And people crave those 90s inspired logos nowadays. I can't fathom why. It's not for me. I'm not a jersey, truther where people go bananas over every time a jersey gets redesigned, and there's this internet uproar about, well, why did they choose that font? And it essentially all boils down to, why didn't they simply go back to the logo from when I was a kid?
Yeah.
And if people looked inward and, sought out a therapist, they'd be able to understand that they just want to relive their youth.
Mm-hmm. Man, I'm pulling up that Tampa Bay jersey. This was before the days where it was common to, the jerseys were sold blank. But if you wanted somebody's name on it, you had to take it to Modell's Sporting Goods, give it to them, pay an ungodly amount of money, and then months later they would send it back.
Are you looking at something like? Are you reminiscent about that with the Lightning?
No. I don't know. I don't know what that
is. That's like their 1990s Black Storm jersey. So
here I'll show you. I'll pull it up on the Tron, the one that I'm talking about. It was.
What would it take today while you pull this up? Because I will gladly dig into either the personal fund or
that's the one.
Okay, yeah. So it's a similar-ish outside of the weird ways, but yeah. So black across the center.
I wanted that, and I wanted a Roman Hammerlick jersey.
$225, Mike.
You know why I wanted a Roman Hammerlick jersey?
No.
I was not in any way a Roman Hammerlick fan.
You weren't collecting Roman Hammerlick cards?
No, but his last name was spelled in a way where I don't know where he was from. I have no idea about anything about Roman Hammerlick.
Yeah.
But I think it was one of those names where it was Hamr, and then there was an apostrophe or some kind of mark over one of the letters. Okay. And I was like, oh, that is cool.
I would argue that you were the only one, Roman Hammerlick's family included, that was desiring a Roman Hammerlick jersey.
I believe, you can check me on this, I believe he was number 44.
And spelled like it sound?
Hamrlik, maybe?
So we're no E in there?
I don't think so. No, I think it was Russian or something.
What would it take you today? Because listen, I feel like you've softened in recent time. I mean, you sent me a picture of your Philadelphia Eagles Wawa t-shirt that you received in the mail this week.
I sent that in my family text. So my brother and sister and mom and all of my sister-in-law, brother-in-law. Mm-hmm. And my sister just replied, "What the hell is that?"
Oh, because she wants one herself.
I said, I don't know. It kept popping up on Instagram. Wait, you don't get this in your feed?
Roman Hammerlick is 50. years old.
How do you spell that last name?
Hamrli, but not like with the dot above the I.
Yeah,
it's that
it's
little
the-
like, I don't know how to
Some
describe it.
Some kind of accent.
Yeah, he's a Czech former player. He's 50 years old. Played for 20 years in the league.
Okay.
He was number 40 and 44 throughout his career.
That's right. 44, big 44.
You wanted a Czechoslovakian left-handed shooting defenseman who played for Tampa Bay, which Tampa Bay, for non-sports people, which is totally reasonable, the Tampa Bay Lightning in the 1990s were an abomination. They were, I believe, an expansion franchise.
Yeah, I think they were 93, I believe, was their... Oh, come on, man. Look.
And up until probably 2015, they were not very good. Now, Hamrlik...
Look at the numbers, though. Look how they... The fours, they're like... I don't even know how to describe that font. They almost look like a weathered wooden font.
This guy was playing up until 2013.
Wow.
Which is pretty impressive. He was drafted first overall by the Tampa Bay Lightning in
That's
the
right.
92
Yeah.
draft.
He was good.
A left-handed shooting defenseman from the Czech Republic.
Look at him.
It just...
Man, look how good that jersey looked. The black background, the white shoulders, the white stripe on the sleeve, and then that logo. It's just such a good color combination. And look at the shorts with the lightning bolts
the
down
bolt on the side.
Yeah.
It has lost a little bit of the...
You can't tell me that doesn't look good.
That's a good-looking shirt.
It's a good-looking sweater. Yeah.
What would it take you today? Because like we mentioned the
Sold.
Wawa.
Sold.
What sport, what athlete, what event would it take for you to buy an athletic jersey? And again, I'm willing to pitch in. I'll empty the coffers for this. I do not care. Because I would almost pay money for you to have a little camera on. When you walk out of the bedroom for the first time for the day, whatever, you wake up, you have your PJs on, you make breakfast, you're flipping the flapjacks, the kids are clapping, which happens weekend.
Every day.
And you say, all right, Dada's going to go get dressed. And they stand up and cheer. And you...
Yay! Do it!
And again, I don't know why your family's applauding these simple daily tasks, but that's not my business. And you go in, you get dressed, and you walk out. And you're wearing an athletic jersey. I would pay American dollars to see and hear your wife's reaction if she did not know this was coming. But this isn't about her. I want this to be about you. Yeah. What jersey? Well, what sport? And I'm guessing it would be soccer, but I don't know. Your Philadelphia Eagles just won a Super Bowl less than a month ago.
That's right.
You know, you're big into the Michigan State Steves.
Love them.
Maybe you're craving one of those too.
Go Steves. Go Steves.
What would it take today? What jersey? For you to get back in the athletic wear game.
That's a Roman Hamrlik Tampa Bay Lightning jersey.
Okay. I'm going to be on the hunt. As soon as this episode's over, I'm searching out a Tampa Bay Lightning 1990s from all of your finest.
You know something? I would love, with spring and summer right around the corner, I would love a t-shirt. Like the jersey t-shirts where it's the logo on the front, the name on the back.
That's not going to fly. Annette's not going to threaten to kick you out of the house if you walk out of the bedroom wearing a jersey.
Hold on.
And I need you to know that Roman Hamrlik's wife doesn't want a Roman Hamrlik jersey.
I can guarantee you that everybody is going to want this jersey when I show you.
I thought, by the way, when you had mentioned that you wanted Hamrlik jersey for a reason, I thought it was going to be you were a 13-year-old who thought it was funny to say "lick the hammer." Or something equally adult.
If you could direct your attention up to the Tron, that's combining basically what you're wearing right now.
Yes.
It's basically a Tampa Bay Lightning Roman Hamrlik basketball jersey, tank top.
Okay, so buy two of them.
One for me, one for you.
Obviously, Steve. It is about time. It is high time that this podcast starts enjoying the finer things in life.
the labor.
And that is
the spoils.
A 1992 left-handed shooting Czechoslovakian defenseman's tank top basketball jersey?
I like the back of it too, how it's got the Lightning logo at the top, a small 44, and then Hammerlick, but portrait instead of landscape.
Sure. I have to tell you.
When was the last time you think they sold one of them?
They have to like run through the warehouse. I don't even know where the Hammerlick boxes are. Like someone's getting paid overtime, emptying brown boxes of clothing to dust off the Hammerlick tank tops.
Yeah. I like it. I'll be honest. I like it.
I need
Men's Roman Hammerlick Tampa Bay Lightning backer tank top in the color ash, of course.
I have to get you a sports jersey, though. We have to do this. Okay. In addition to the
see now this is what I'm talking about.
That's a full size
I
t-shirt.
like that shirt. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that, the long sleeve tee.
I'm honestly I'm shocked there's this much Roman Hammerlick merch. 2025.
Like, there's no way that they stock this. Is print on demand, right?
No. Okay. Well, now here's how you sell it, because there's women's. So we're buying 3 now.
Get one for my wife.
One for me, one for you, and one for Annette. So when you walk out of that bedroom, she's like, whoa, hot dog, Steve. By the way, and I do think a t-shirt's better. And I say this just as an overall.
Yeah.
If you want to be humbled as we age, the quickest way you could do that, I think, in your day-to-day life is to put on a tank top.
Yeah. I would.
I don't know the last time I've worn one. It must, I mean, decades for me.
I would have to work out nonstop
Yeah.
for 6 months before I even considered putting on a tank top. And then like go to the beach for a month straight so I have a nice base layer tan.
There's just no way as we grow and age that when you put on a tank top, that area, not your armpits, but like the in front of it,
just your side.
It's going to look terrible. So yes, we need to buy 2 tank tops.
I'm sorry, I am not paying attention to a word you're saying because I'm looking at all of this amazing Roman Hammerlick merch. I really like the this one here. I think that might be the one I go
It is a
with.
nice one. Okay, I mean, listen, if you want to buy a shirt on your own, great, please do, because I am finding you a jersey.
Normally $35.99.
Which seems like it's too expensive, Steve.
You in on this?
You double up.
Large good.
Yeah, large good. You going full T on that, huh? You want the old chest sticking out of the side of the tank?
No, I think I'm good. Right,
you want to make that 3, right?
I mean, if we're gonna make it 3, we may as well make it 4.
Who's the 4th?
Katie.
Oh, of course. Well, then we might as well make it 5 and send one of our lucky listeners one as well. Is there a discount on 5?
Oh boy,
$100 Roman Hammerlick. Roman Hammerlick would not have seen sale residuals in this dollar amount since I would guess 1995. Okay?
Oof. All right. I didn't expect to do this deep of a dive on Roman Hammerlick. The Czechoslovakian left-hand shooting defenseman.
I thought you were going to sit here and tell me, oh, a Donovan McNabb Kelly Green jersey.
No.
I'd wear that. That'd be fun.
I mean, look, if you want me to list them off, San Jose Sharks Pat Falloon jersey, of course.
Did you try to buy the world's strangest athletes?
I mean, we'll go Florida Panthers John Van Beesbrook.
Van Beesbrook was a big name.
Beesbrook,
yes.
Yeah, he was the Beezer.
Yeah. And again, so you were really hell-bent on the worst hockey teams in the sport.
I mean, Nikolai Hobby Bulin, I have to because I got the baby Bulin wall living with me upstairs.
Okay. We are going to, maybe we'll shoot a video or maybe, but we're going to post. We're going to buy you a jersey. Okay?
Like a legit jersey?
Well, I'm not saying legit. I mean, there's plenty of fine Taiwanese children who make jerseys that, are close enough.
God, I'm finding it so hard not to press the checkout button.
I mean, listen, I'll report right from the coffer.
It's $49 for 2 Roman Hammerlick t-shirts.
Yeah, and like you said, you might as well make it 3. And
they take PayPal? Because they do.
So we're definitely the only 2 in Michigan. that are going to have Roman Hammerlick merch.
Do we have this in the coffers?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No problem. No problem. Replenished. And then we're going to empty the rest on the Beezer jersey coming soon. That, I like seeing that though. Look got you excited about it? You're talking Hammerlick again?
Not listening to you. Ordering right now.
Do you think if we called your brother,
yeah,
brother Mike you grew up with, brother Mike, big sports guy, and said, I'll give you 1,000 chances to guess Steve's choice of hockey merch that he just chose. Do you think he would sniff Roman Hammerlick?
No, not a chance. I don't even think he'd remember that I was really into jerseys because I had a lot of them. I had probably 10 or 12 of them. I remember
That's a shock to hear too.
I had a Flyers one. Again, I had the Tampa Bay Lightning, San Jose. I'm not sure if I had San Jose, but I had Florida Panthers, the original Mighty Ducks of Anaheim, like the full-on Disney version. Mm-hmm. Then I had a Devils jersey. I had a New Jersey Devils jersey, which is, Devils like one of the Flyers' arch rivals.
Right. Big in the 90s. Huge in the 90s. That was Martin Brodeur.
I'll tell you what, though. You get me, before they went to the red and black, do you remember the red and green jerseys that they had?
No.
Oh, look up an original New Jersey Devils red and green jersey.
It feels like a weird pairing.
Red, and then the shoulders were green.
Huh.
It was a good-looking jersey.
That feels like a strange combination for a hockey sweater. Oh, yeah, boy, and that's some green highlighting on it, too.
Right?
Yeah, okay.
It looks good, though.
You wouldn't catch me dead wearing it, but, it looks great.
It's like Rodney Dangerfield.
Hey, look.
Oh, hey, it looks good on you, though. Hey, I get no respect.
Did they change that? Because it's still the J with, like, the pitchfork and the devil horns. Is that the same jersey logo they have today?
Boy.
Not that you would know because they're arch rival of the Philadelphia Flyers.
Yeah. Which, oh boy, I am already signed up for emails from
the lightningtees.com.
You'd
stand a chance, man.
Good. They do take PayPal. Fantastic. This is coming right up. See, for all of you listening out there and suffering through those ads on a regular basis, aren't you glad?
Aren't you glad you just supplied Steve with that minimum minutes of joy?
Supplied Steve and Kyle, because you're getting one of these too, buddy.
I can't wait for my wife to say, "What in the hell?"
It's Hammerlick. What do you mean? I talk about him all the time.
Steve, it was so good to see you excited during that break there. Mm-hmm. You and I were furiously figuring out how to pay for something in 2025.
It was oddly difficult to get that to go through.
We are very open about our inefficiencies on this podcast.
I don't really blame us for that one, though.
No. I'd say that even going through that, there's a 30% chance we actually get the Hammerlick shirts.
I got a confirmation that I have been charged, but I didn't exactly get the confirmation that they got my order.
Sure.
So I have simply sent them money.
There is someone laughing their way to the bank with $48.97 American dollars.
Yeah, and his name is coalition.haney403187412
Oh no, this has never felt less legitimate. And now they have access to our PayPal.
We'll probably be fine, right?
It's good. I would say, you know what? I don't like to do this often, but I'm going to take credit for that.
You're going to take credit for
getting you excited, getting you back. Yeah. I busted out this morning this number 28 Pistons jersey.
It's funny how we didn't even get to that.
That's true. Isaiah Stewart is this one. This was probably my most recent, not even a purchase. Mm-hmm. This was part of a sportsbook promo. Bet X amount of dollars in a certain amount of time, and they send you a code.
Oh, okay.
For a jersey in the NBA shop.
Right.
And it just so happened that this player, Isaiah Stewart, who was a draft pick for the Detroit Pistons,
of course,
had gotten into a big fracas with LeBron James on the court and was running after him. There's blood everywhere, had to be held back by officials and teammates. And I thought, hey, I like that guy.
He's got moxie.
Picked his jersey. Since then, averages about 4 points a game.
Okay.
Which, not a shock. Not a shock. So this is jersey number 1 into Kyle's jersey series here on the podcast. Again, we'll take a picture that'll be on our social media at Steve and Kyle as we go through my small closet of still jerseys that I still have. And it's a bit embarrassing because about a decade ago, I started unloading all of my former Detroit Lions jerseys. At a couple of friends who lived together. We would hang on a wall, like a remembrance wall, of all of our Lions jerseys of Lions who had failed
Passed.
miserably.
Okay.
So there was, a dozen
Yeah.
that I contributed. Joey Harrington, Roy Williams, names that you wouldn't think about even as a Lions fan. So I don't have those any further, but I'm still excited to go through my closet and, maybe get rid of some of these that I don't need anymore.
Yeah, I got. I think I have 2 upstairs in my closet right now.
You do?
I do. Yeah, I have one from the minor league hockey team here in town,
Okay.
and then I have one that has been hanging up since I left New Jersey 16 years ago.
So you left New Jersey 16 years ago.
Yeah.
And you moved, you mean the move to Michigan?
Yeah.
Okay. So you took it from home in New Jersey to apartment.
Yep.
To home number 1.
Yep.
To home number 2.
Yep.
To home number 3.
Yeah.
5 moves.
Have not worn it once.
Would you be willing to maybe go get it and so we could see what it is?
You want me to go put it on right now?
Do you want to put it on? Okay.
Can you
All right, Steve, come
do
on.
your thing?
I've been waiting for this since I walked in and you were here again, and I kind of rats.
All right, I'll be back.
So, because this is exciting. I when I walked in this morning, I did not anticipate Steve to say he had any jerseys, let alone 2 in his closet right now. Now, 1 makes sense. They did a lot of promotion with the local minor league hockey team. I'm sure it's got, producer Steve written on the back of it. It probably stinks of dollar beers from when Steve and I used to go most Friday nights during my single years and during Steve's working years where he'd get free tickets. Steve and I would just go and tear up the local arena, drinking dollar beers, having dollar hot dogs, going out to the bars. But having a second jersey of some sorts comes as a surprise to me. And I would have guessed that Steve hadn't had a jersey since he was a kid, which is why I brought it up today. I thought maybe I can inspire him to have that love for the game or for the sport. In this case, I assumed hockey. And I could talk him into buying a jersey, a modern jersey. Now, I did not expect that to turn into Hammer Time and Roman Hammerlick conversation to where we're buying Roman Hammerlick jerseys. Oh, wait. Don't walk in yet.
No. I got 3 jerseys.
3? Okay, I'm gonna take a quick video here as so this is okay. We are now awaiting the arrival of Steve wearing a jersey that has not seen sunlight or human body in 16 years. It's been brushed to the side. It's seen 5 living spaces in 16 years. Yeah, we are ready, Steve. Bring that puppy on in.
Hey, Rip Blade, right? It's my Jersey City roller hockey jersey.
That looks like
Sleeves are a bit short. I don't know why.
that looks like to me the penny jerseys that you'd see when you have to like pull over your
Yeah.
Huh.
Big number 6.
That's
number 1 in your heart.
That's what we need to add to the jersey wall there, as you see the upside down from the Town Drunk Rusty. Team Remax, circa 2018 was the last year I believe they played.
Okay.
Maybe we need to add the number 6 Rip Blade jersey to the jersey wall. Maybe we would turn this place into our man cave. You know, we get rid of the Pod Coney. We get rid of the yearly podcast awards. We just make it a jersey wall. Okay, so this is jersey number 2. Now, we know jersey number 3 is the local minor league team, right?
Yeah.
So this is jersey number 2.
Jersey number 2.
All right, now I'm excited. It's got to be a hockey suit.
Timing. Pitchers and catchers reporting for a little baseball.
Hey, the Blue Claws!
Lakewood Blue Claws, now I believe the Jersey Shore Blue Claws.
Okay, so that is a jersey. Is that like a big
That's right.
Steve with 2 E's?
Number
Not in the race?
0.7.
So, Your first two jerseys are very personalized. So this hammer, okay, this reinvigorates me. Yeah. I need to get you in with an actual sports jersey of some sort. I'm telling you right now.
What do you mean an actual sports jersey?
That is a nice jersey, though. I'm not demeaning it at all. That is the quality of a baseball jersey you'd expect. That looks very nice. Big Steve, STEEV, 0.7.
Number 0.7.
Because of the radio station 105.7.
Yes.
The Hawk?
Yes.
Boy, beautiful. Now, do you want to put on the third jersey? Is that a personalized one or just a blank one, Steve?
That's a stupid question.
That is a really stupid question. I should apologize to the listeners for even asking, because you know that if you're a radio professional and you're getting a jersey, it is almost always going to be personalized. I can't wait to see it. My guess is producer Steve. That's my guess. And maybe 97.9 on the back. Or maybe just 97. Okay.
It's a good-looking jersey.
It is. It's a nice logo.
Very nice.
Recently popularized by NBA player Devin Booker, who was wearing it on a date with Kendall Jenner. So let's see the back. Let's see if this thing, number 0, Steve. So none of these you can wear in public because they are personalized.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, you're not a guy who's wearing personalized stuff, but you'll wear wear radio station merch out, but not personalized stuff, right?
Yeah. I have a radio station zip up hoodie that just has the radio station logo on it. I wear it all the time. Love it. Now once I get the hammer though, man, I'd wear that to weddings, funerals.
I'm getting you a Hammerlick jersey. One way or another, this is absolutely happening. I need that note. It's good to see you excited.
Yeah.
Because there's something I've been wanting to talk about for a couple of weeks now.
What do you got?
And I wanted to talk about it because I have decided to revisit myself in this regard. It's been more than 2.5 years, Steve, for you. And I need to find out what I can do today. And I think I might be, when you're on a heater.
Yeah.
Like, hey, swish, swish, swish.
Yeah.
Right?
Swishing them all
or
the
like
time.
when you dig out a couple extra inches on that trench Monday through Friday.
Right. In the trenches.
And you're like, boy, I'm just nailing it today.
Man, I was this week.
Yeah.
It was rough.
Trenching? Like heavy trenching?
Just trenching, digging,
and it sounds like
digging.
Sounds like you were battling a little something
bit,
while you were in the trenches.
But so look, I didn't let that stop me.
No.
When you're in the trenches like me,
yeah,
you just keep digging.
You're a soldier. You're a warrior. You're an athlete.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You're not going to let the sniffles, a little head cold, stop that trench from getting a couple inches deeper.
That happens to everybody, Those of us that are in the trenches know that all too well.
A little over 2.5 years since you last watched a Marvel movie.
Oh, Jesus. That happened?
So again, I think I might be, I think I'm pushing probably a little too much. Okay? Because I got you. We're buying Roman Hammerlick merch. And if someone's responsible for that outside,
or $49 well spent. Thank you very much.
And if there's someone outside of Roman Hammerlick that inspired that today, I'm taking credit.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Just lay it out for me. Just rip the Band-Aid off. What do I got to do?
So a couple weeks ago, I had a friend reach out. Said, hey, I've got some free time right now. Goes, so I've decided to revisit the Marvel movies.
All of them.
He had, yeah. Because he said there's a few that he had missed in the middle. Because he's he'll be a movie fan, but not like a diehard.
Yeah.
Right. So,
movie fan, probably more of a completist.
Sure.
Yeah.
So wasn't seeking out the new releases every 3 times a year when they'd come out, but would catch them if he could, type of thing. Which is
maybe out of order. You got a couple gaps that you need to fill in, but you can figure it out.
And I would argue that's the majority of those type of fans in any fan base.
Yep.
Right. You're going to hear more from the diehard Star Wars fans because a woman dared carry a lightsaber. But that's the very small minority of that group. Same thing with the Marvel movies. So I said, you know what? That's a heck of an idea, Ryan. And I decided I'm going to do it with you.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you're starting from the beginning.
Not like an idiot, though, Steve.
Okay.
Not to you in general, but no offense.
Okay. Man.
We decided, because we're real cool, to watch them chronologically.
Is that different?
Oh, you... God, you overgrown ogre!
Guess that's a yes.
No offense.
God, you got me again.
Obviously, it starts with Captain America, the First Avenger. Because it was World War II, Steve.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then
I'm getting you.
And then it mixes it. So, yeah, instead of obviously watching it as released, which it would have been Iron Man 1, Iron Man 2, and then I believe Captain America after that. No, you watch it.
Danger Mouse.
As Fievel Goes West. I don't know why they both had to be Ratatouille, because now it's all mouse movies.
That's Ratatouille.
Oh, sorry.
Put into Stephen A. Smith.
So, I've been thinking for the last few weeks as I steamroll through a lot of these.
By the way, I'm assuming you had to look up the order, the actual... What about ones where there's like overlapping timelines and everything?
Well, it's more of a generality. You're not supposed to watch like 85 minutes of Black Widow and then turn on Captain America Civil War.
That's what I want to see. I want to see somebody do the supercut where they take all, 35 movies?
33, yeah, something like that.
Take all 30 whatever of the movies and cut them together.
Boy, that would be fun. You know why? Because that would be so fun to even have on like a flash drive, whatever, that you could just click play and start watching the history of the Marvel, even with like those post-credit scenes cut in where they need to be. And then you're just like, all right, let's go to bed for the night. Click pause or stop, and then just pick it up, and you're like, so when somebody asks you, how many Marvel movies have you watched? Like, I don't know, like 8.3.
Yeah.
Because
I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
I've seen parts of this. Like, that would be cool because at no point, I mean, you obviously would know, but me being a Marvel idiot,
sure,
there would be a good chance that you could walk in the room and say, what movie is this from?
Right.
At any given point. And I was like, I don't know.
But
no idea.
I don't think you're a Marvel idiot. That's what I was trying to pull this up, and I was going to play because that's how I know it's been since July of 2022.
Boy,
I
can't believe I snuck one in after Nikki was born. That blows my mind.
How old is Nicholas?
6'8", 6802 or 6822.
Coming up on 5 years old.
He'll be 3.
3?
Wow.
Well, that was close enough. And that is surprising. So I'm going through. Let's see how many. If you had to guess, how many Marvel movies when we started this, do you think you got through? Because we started this in 2021.
I'm pretty sure I was in the mid-20s, right? I was in the mid to high 20s.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25 movies it appears you've watched.
Mm-hmm.
And the last of that being Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
Yeah, yes! Oh, boy.
Yes! Last night, sat down, and I watched Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
Oh, I am so happy. I'm clicking pause to ask you.
Yeah.
Do you remember a single thing from Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings?
I remember... Boy, I might be combining it with something. Was it when they were in that, like, dystopian building and there were, like, fights going on in, like, boxing rings and everything? Was that... Does that ring a bell?
Would you like a review on that?
Please.
Because I can give you a real quick,
Indulge me.
1 minute review.
That's right. Steve's 1 minute Marvel movie reviews.
Yeah.
Ready?
And go.
Some dude stole 10 rings from a dead person or something, and now he has eternal life and is using his power to take over the world. He forms the 10 Rings organization. He's searching for a magical place called Talo, which supposedly has mythical creatures. But some chick is guarding the front door and shows him what's up. During the fight, they fall in love, and Shang-Chi is their love child. Grown-up Shang-Chi is a valet driver with his best friend Aquafina, who he definitely won't end up falling in love with by the end of the movie. He gets attacked on a bus.
That was... So it goes on for 3.5 more minutes.
That is brand new to me.
Is it?
That is so brand new. I remember Aquafina being in something, but that...
But that, okay.
Oh, man, I'd have to start over again. I don't remember anything.
No. So I am watching it like, a grown-up, chronologically.
Yeah.
And I am 15 movies in now. Wow. So you're in the low 20s.
And when did you start?
Probably 3 weeks ago.
You started 3 weeks ago and you're 15 in.
Yeah. About. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to get you back in.
Okay.
But we have to. This would be, after a 2.5 year delay, to finish this bit would be the funniest thing we've ever done. Or, conversely,
let it die.
You start again.
I mean, I just don't care enough.
You got, at that point, in 2022, the last one.
I was only like 3 away, right?
Yes. You were Eternals, Spider-Man No Way Home, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
And I was looking forward to that one, too.
Yeah, and we were going to have a listener meetup for Thor Love and Thunder.
I was really looking forward to that one.
You were only 4, so now you are, okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're only 10 away.
Look.
10 movies.
Here's what I'll do.
Uh-huh.
Today, I'll watch 2 of them. Tomorrow, probably 3.
Probably 3, right.
Yeah.
So at that point, you're halfway home before you get back to work.
Exactly. By Tuesday, I'm going to be calling you to discuss plots.
If I get caught up to you, okay, so the last
You're
movie
going
you watched,
to.
well, I mean, okay, so I should say when. When I get caught up to you. Now, I just watched Black Widow. Wait, Black Widow was the second to last movie you watched, but I'm watching them
right
out of order.
Mm-hmm.
So when I watch Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, can I host like a sit-in to get you back on so we can then start?
Okay, so invite
I'll watch,
me over.
Uh-huh.
Is there going to be snacks and stuff?
I could give you a snack. Yeah.
A snack?
Like a Slim Jim?
Come on, man.
Slim Jim, some M&Ms or
Jesus.
Skittle guy or shareable size Twix or Cracker Jacks or
Chucky C.
Chucky C. Juniors. I'll be there. I'll be at Shang-Chi in probably, let's call it 2 weeks.
Okay.
Week and a half. I'll watch Shang-Chi, and before I watch The Eternals again, which, oh, Jesus Christ.
Not good.
It's my least favorite.
Okay. I don't even know who's in that.
You
what
know,
is an Eternal?
They haven't been seen since, so you're all fine.
Okay. So they were one.
I'm going to demand that The Eternals gets watched, so when you recap it, when that music hits, Flight of the Bumblebee, and I jump out of my chair. Okay. More excited than I've been in months about life.
Yeah.
That I can share that joy with you as we recap 2021's The Eternals. Could I get a promise from you?
That I'll come over and watch a movie?
No,
with
you're
you?
not invited.
No, but I thought that it was a party.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, obviously it's a party with a shareable Twix, Skittle, and a Cracker Jack.
Single Skittle.
Single Skittle.
Okay.
Can I get one movie this month? It's March 1st today.
Does that include the one at your house? I'm really hung up on this. I'm sorry.
Boy, I got to tell you, I'd prefer you watch it here.
So I got to watch. What's the movie I have to watch?
It is November 2021's Eternals.
Eternals.
Yeah.
How long is it?
Pull it up for you. What's a good number for you?
Like 40 minutes?
So a short hour-long TV show. Just make sure that was a correct number on there, because maybe it's wrong. Is Wikipedia wrong a lot?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm willing to cut this in half. So yeah, the 156 is probably wrong. And it's probably closer to like 78.
Yeah. All right, so I got to dedicate 2.5 hours roughly
2.5. God,
this month.
This month, right?
Yeah, I'm in.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm in.
I think you could be caught up in the Marvel Universe if you watch one movie a month this year.
I could be caught up. You know something? That
would give you 10 movies this year.
You've
got airplane time coming up,
I
too?
have airplane time like 3 out of 4 weeks coming up.
Oh, my gosh, that's right. You and the wife are taking a vacation in a few weeks? No kids? So it's not like your plane time is even like, spent wrangling children. So you're going to be on that plane. You're probably going to be all the way caught up to like Deadpool and Wolverine.
Is that in the MCU?
Oh, yeah. And that was up until Captain America Brave New World 2 weeks ago. That was the most recent Marvel movie.
Okay.
So I think in 3 weeks you're going to be caught up.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm going to try to watch 2 today and 3 tomorrow. So we'll see.
I'm sorry, I'm just visualizing right now because you're gone in 2 weeks. Yeah. So in 3 weeks we're going to be recording. Mm-hmm. We're both going to be wearing Hammerlick shirts.
I can't wait till they show up and my wife's like, "Oh, what'd you order?" I don't know. I have no idea. I don't remember. It's from lightningtees.com. Doesn't ring a bell. What's Hammerlick?
And then you're going to say, "Oh, it's a joke from when I was a teenager."
Oh, he's the Czechoslovakian left-handed shooting defenseman who split time between the Tampa Bay Lightning and the New York Islanders.
Yeah, and the Washington Capitals. And I believe the Rangers. A lot of teams. There's going to be a lull in conversation. Again, both wearing Hammerlick shirts.
Yeah.
And then from the recesses of my brain, Flight of the Bumblebee is going to hit. And I'm going to be scrambling to get my phone up so I can get video of this. Yeah. And even the video is going to be half shaken because I'm so excited.
Sure, yeah.
As you give Steve's 1-minute Marvel movie reviews on 2021's The Eternals.
And a good amount of the reason that I stopped doing these, one, because I was in no way interested in them.
I thought you were enjoying them.
I mean, some of them. But I got a lot of flack from you and Town Drunk Rusty about how my takes on the movies weren't exactly factually accurate.
Oh, read a comic book, Christ. You nerd.
Wait, the one who didn't read. Oh, yeah. That's it.
You nerd. Can't believe you thought Natasha Romanoff did this. That's how we all talk. To each other and in public.
Yeah.
To other people.
All right, so
I want to apologize for making you feel like you weren't a part of the club. Okay? I want the MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe, to be a welcoming community.
It's all inclusive, right?
We are. And here's what I'll promise you. When you review The Eternals in 3 weeks, this is going to be a welcoming space.
Okay.
Because I don't have a goddamn clue what that movie's about either.
Boy, I can't wait. I mean,
now when you get to Spider-Man No Way Home, you better be up on your lore.
What are you gonna do if Eternals is finally the one that makes me like lose my mind? It's
you love
so
it.
Good.
Like you finally understand why people like get giddy about these comic book movies. Well, it's a lot of people that was for like Avengers Endgame and Infinity War when they snapped off half the population. But for you, it's the Eternals with Angelina Jolie and Kumail Nanjiani.
Wasn't there something? Didn't we have a rating system or something? But then we lost to the
spreadsheet's gone.
The document.
I have no earthly idea where it could have gone.
Okay.
I had it. I don't have it anymore. The only reason I haven't destroyed my old laptop is because I think somewhere in there,
could be on there somewhere.
It's there. I've searched every folder. I've searched our drives, everything, and I cannot seem to find our spreadsheet. But luckily, we have all of the videos. Every video posted.
But I don't think that the videos included the review. Or they had the review, but I don't think they had the rating.
I might go back and listen to a couple and see if I can cobble that together.
Okay.
About when you watched it, when it was recorded and reviewed. Because if I can make the spreadsheet, if I can bring it back to life to track this after a 2.5-year gap.
The least I could do is watch one movie a month.
I still have a spreadsheet from Cheers Trivia. Okay, so the fact that I don't have this, trust me, it bothers me.
By the way, I don't know if you noticed, but that pile of flash drives and USB stuff, gone.
Storage corner is no more.
$15. Somebody bought it on Marketplace.
Bunch of goons out there.
And they paid $4 for shipping, and they live 15 minutes away.
Oh, you lazy folks. Come on.
All right, at Steve & Kyle, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We will hopefully post my Jersey fashion show at some point.
The Jersey Runway show will be posted. We didn't even have a chance to get to Liquidation Station today. We'll talk about that all next week. Hopefully, while we're all wearing Roman Hammerlick shirts.
That's right. Talk to you next week. See ya.